Welcome to another of my camera comparison. Let me tell you that I always take all the images in auto mode with auto HDR on because I think most of the average people takes photos in auto mode. After watching this video, if you find this helpful, then please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel. We don't have to go back to what we used to. It is no secret and it is very difficult to disagree that Pixel smartphones offers one of the best low light or night mode photos with its magical post-processing. Google has developed one of the best denoising algorithm and exposure management. It detects well-lit areas in the darkness and uses its software to get to the perfect balance between contrast and vibrance. It offers true black and gets the most details in the shadows possible. This is not surprising. What surprised me is Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra. Actually, I did expect something better from this smartphone. From my other camera comparison experience, Mi 10 Ultra is one of the top smartphones that produces superb night mode photos. But here, under harsh lighting condition, side by side, performance of Google Pixel 5 is truly amazing. Yes, after cropping in, we can see that there are differences. Pixel 5 images are sharper and in terms of details, it's way ahead of Mi 10 Ultra. White balance, texture processing, exposure and color rendition, everything is way better on Pixel 5. I'm truly amazed. Cause I took photos with a few other smartphones at the same time and none of those came close to Pixel 5 in night mode photos. Before you start bashing Mi 10 Ultra, check the daytime images. Yes, in daytime under bright daylight, both of these two performs great. If you don't compare these photos with other flagships, then you wouldn't know the difference. I am happy to see that Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra has really put up a fight. No, wait. In some cases, Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra really performed very good. I am surprised. I can say both offers images that is sharp, full of details and dynamic range, but after snapping and checking almost 100 pictures side by side, I found some key differences. Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra sometimes under bright lighting condition increases midtones, also exposure suffers a bit. It's like a random puzzle. Sometimes it's there and sometimes not. On the other hand, Google Pixel 5 of course processed more textures in the background and reproduced true to life skin tone and colors. Most of the time I found similar amount of details and sharpness is pretty similar too. Things are different when we switch to portrait mode. Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra can grab true 50mm portrait shots with its dedicated 2x lens. Google Pixel 5 depends on its software, uses its ultra-wide lens to get the depth. Edge detection is great on both. Yes, Pixel series smartphones are one of the best and known for their perfect edge detection. But once again, I am truly surprised. In some difficult cases, Mi 10 Ultra detected edges and the separation line blend is as good as Pixel 5. Yeah, I am sad to see that Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra couldn't grab and process as much details as Google Pixel 5. There is some kind of skin smoothing and soft effect on Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra, which makes the subject a bit attractive but drifts from the truth. It doesn't represent reality. In terms of bokeh effect, sharpness, color rendition and textures, Pixel 5 is far ahead than its competitors. Salute to its camera application. Yes, Gcam matters. I always say this and once again, this is all about personal preferences when it comes down to nitpicking. Yes, we have to do some nitpicking to decide which one is better in indoor artificial lighting. Saturation and white balance jumps back and forth, but it's nothing drastic. It's nothing serious cause usually it's pretty minimum that you wouldn't even notice. However, in harsh lighting condition, you will find it annoying, especially on Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra. Sometimes we really cannot pick the differences and issues at a glance. Once we crop in, things gets easily visible. Google Pixel 5 produced indoor images with better color grading and rendering. I am sure Mi 10 Ultra would do better with Gcam. In terms of details and sharpness, yes, Google Pixel 5 is well ahead. The main difference is sharpness and details. However, as I have mentioned earlier, most of the differences are pretty minimum and a lot depends on personal preferences. I took some random portrait photos in indoor environment. After checking carefully, I found a few issues and differences. The main thing is if you try to take portrait of objects rather than human, then Meet and Ultra always tries to focus on the biggest object nearby rather than the closest object, which is totally opposite to Pixel 5. Google Pixel 5 have way better color rendition. Other than that, edge detection and bokeh effect is pretty close between these two. Talking about colors, a lot of people think Xiaomi and Redmi smartphones always saturates the color tone a bit, but Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra is different. It tries to reproduce colors that is true to life, but it gets slightly pale and a bit soft. I would say Mi 10 Ultra color rendition is really pretty good, even though it loses to Google Pixel 5 marginally, cause Google Pixel 5 has that accurate color curve, most importantly, that insane amount of details and sharpness puts Google Pixel 5 to another level. Mi 10 Ultra is no slouch and most of the time the differences are really negligible. By the way, are you enjoying this video? Please consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Moving on to selfie camera, and there is a drastic difference in performance. Google Pixel 5 continues to reproduce true to life color tone and once again there is like enormous details. Yes, from Pixel 4a it started and now Pixel 5 also softened the look of facial features. This is not beautification, but as we all know that Pixel smartphones always grabs more details and that may sometimes leads to a less lucrative selfie. Now here comes the change. But besides Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra, that is nothing, cause Xiaomi smartphones are great on beautification, even if the feature is disabled. Wider dynamic range and details, once again, Pixel 5 is far ahead. Moving on to selfie portrait, and as expected, yeah, I have been using this Mi 10 Ultra for a while now and I knew that Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra would get crashed in selfie portrait segment. It's like a landslide victory for Pixel 5. Do I have to mention that Pixel 5 has better edge detection, wider dynamic range and more details? Oh, yes, Pixel 5 also rendered colors and skin tone with perfection. These clips are recorded at 1080p 30 frames per second in a harsh low light condition. Yes, these are flagship camera smartphones and I wanted to check low light performance. It seems like no matter whether it's photo or video, whether it's nighttime or daytime, this Pixel is born to produce the best. Look at the video on the right. That's really great. More visibility with less noise and grains, better stabilization and almost no jittery jelly effect. I really don't wanna waste a lot of words. Now these video clips are recorded at 4K 30 frames per second in an indoor environment. Yes, lenses were clean, but Mi 10 Ultra struggles with its exposure and contrast ratio under bright ambient light in indoor environment, especially when the light sources directly points to the lens. In terms of white balance, Pixel 5 looks better, but it has a slight saturation. Details and sharpness are not that different, but color rendition is better on Pixel 5. Okay, it's time to wrap up. I am not going to give any verdict. I wanna know your verdict. Please don't forget to share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section. Also, if you think this video was helpful, then please click on the like button and share this video on your social media.